404, please. Now, I really don't like showing Edomites talking about or admitting that we're the Israelites. Because I'm pointing to the camera online. Some of y'all only believe because white folks say that they co-sign it. Now, when these white folks decide, I got the devil on me once again, I'm going to change my mind, then y'all go back and leave the faith. That's why we don't, some of you sisters only believe because white folks said it, God ain't dealing with you either. I only believe because the white man said that you can drop dead and go. You better believe this for your soul, for yourself. If you only believe because the white folks said it, then shame on you. We're going to go up to 10:02, all right, Elisha? Who's that? Kedon. Go ahead, play.
I think back on the African-American people in America. I think how that they were taken against their wills, put in the belly of ships, brought over here, beat, cussed. Many of them died in the guts of those ships, thrown overboard. They were pulled from families over there. You ain't never heard a gut-wrenching song. Do you hear a black person sing one of those old black Negro spirituals? Nobody knows. I can't sing it like that, see, because I hadn't experienced what they be. When you've experienced hell, it comes out of the voice.
Hey, pause that a second. He said he can't sing because he ain't experienced that.
Right.
You ever hear the new curriculum in school is that everybody went through slavery. That's the new lie in the earth. And he just said it. He said, I have not gone through that. His people have not gone through what we've gone through. Play on.
Wait. Bishop, you know what's heavy about this? Because as that Edomite is saying what he's saying there, so I'm thinking about what you said. A lot of us don't believe until Esau say it. Negroes, our people are sitting, watching this, cringing, waiting for the confirmation of Esau to say that we're the Jews. And they get that tingly feeling when he says it. Meanwhile, we've been saying it for 30, 40, 50 years. Pay attention to that thing. The minute he said, all of a sudden we get the goosebumps and all of that.
Go ahead.
I said, when you experience hell, it comes out of the voice. If you're one of those people that you got problem with black people or whatever, you better shut your mouth. Because they're God's people. You better hear what I'm saying to you. You better shut your mouth. You better shut your white mouth.
Shut your white mouth. Hey, let me hear that again. Play it back. You better shut your white mouth.
Hey, black people are rejoicing because he said that.
Because they're God's people. You better hear what I'm saying to you. You better shut your mouth. You better shut your white mouth.
Hey. Somebody tell Mark Rice of Vocab Malone, you better shut your white mouth.
That dude.
Go ahead, play it back again. I just want to hear it again.
Shut your white mouth. God's people. You better hear what I'm saying to you. You better shut your mouth. You better shut your white mouth. You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you. I know some of you was raised in the deep south and you was raised by prejudiced people and bigoted people. You better get that out of your system. You better get it out of your system. It'll cause you to suffer right along with those masters. It'll cause you to suffer right along with them. These are God's people. And I know that there's wicked in white races and wicked in black races and all that. I'm not justifying none of that stuff. I'm just saying God knows what happened to the black race. He knows how they wound up over here. And God is going to reimburse the black people for all their trouble and all their labor. You watch what I tell you.
You damn right.
Hey. Now, where's T.D. Jakes at?
Yeah, where's T.D. Jakes? These black ministers will never say what that Edomite just said. These evil Christian pastors, Sorry. Got caught up in the moment. Sorry. All right, go ahead.
It's about black people and how they're actually superior, not just physically and all this and genetically and all that stuff, but actually they're the chosen people. Not all black people, but a lot of them, and even I could say, I don't know if I could say most of them, but many of them. Specifically the people that are living in America, And specifically the people who have been sent all over the earth on slave ships, those people are superior, even in the Most High's eyes himself, because those people are the Israelites. And there's a scripture that says, not only it says if you bless them, you'll be blessed, but there's also one that says you have to cling to them or you can't even be saved. So for one, that means acknowledging who they are, obviously. And for two, it means reading even their own scriptures, because these scriptures are not for everyone. They're for them, and if you want to follow after their God...
Pause it. How come
Right.
black people ain't figure out the Bible is written for us, by us, for us?
Right.
This is for one race of people.
Exactly.
The devil
Yeah.
figured that thing out.
He figured it out.
But our people, T.D. Jakes ain't figured that out yet.
No. Mm-mm.
He think Moses
Hey.
wrote to all nations on the planet. He's simple as so. Go ahead, play on.
Of course, he is the God of all, but he's not all people are his people. You see how that works? So if you want to even be saved, you need to get in line, and you need to step behind his chosen people. Okay? And the reason that this earth is gone behind racism, is
It's the
because
same
we live
thing.
in a satanic world, and Satan exclusively hates these chosen Israelite black people more than anyone else, and he hates them and he wants to bury them. Because not only he hates them because they're chosen, but he hates them because literally, like I just explained, they're your and my hope to be saved. Of course, we don't need them, but salvation is for them, and it's for all who cling to the truth that came down through them and for them. In other words, they're first, you're second. This is explained not only in the Bible, but also all of the books that should be in your so-called Bible, but were not allowed in by the Freemasonic organizations that rule and control the earth, because they don't want you to know all that truth. But it is out there. I know it's in Baruch. I know it's in Esdras. That's the message for this video. And again, say it again, black people, especially the Hebrew Israelites, the actual chosen people of the Most High, who was sent on slave ships, not for the sake of all of them, but for the sake of the many. Because just as all humans are fallen, the majority of them oftentimes did not follow after him, but he always had his Zion. He even always had his prophets. He always had his faithful people. But they were even sent into exile for the sake of the many. Because the Most High isn't playing around, and he deals with people as a whole. So he even deals with his chosen nation as a whole. So wrapping up this video, his chosen people are the black people who were sent on slave ships. You need to bless them if you even want to be blessed on this earth. And if you even want to be saved and make it into the next earth, you need to cling to this truth. And even metaphorically and even literally cling to them. Because salvation is not for everyone. The Messiah himself said he came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's a specific people. That's not everyone. That's not you or me. For most of you people watching this video.
Wow. All right, thank you. So you better send a check, Esau.
There you go. Bishop, you know who he remind me of? Rocky Stone.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that white
Rocky.
man
Yeah,
used
I
to
remember
follow
that.
us around New York?
Yep.
We used to bring him up front to speak, because black people, their attention is captivated when he says that we're the Jews.
Exactly.
That's the reason. He understood that. He understood the reason why we would call him up front, give him the mic and all that. He said, come on, Rocky, come on and speak something.
And when
Say
the white
something.
man got on the mic and said, then all
of a sudden,
dumb blacks and Latinos came over to listen.
Sometimes Negroes didn't recognize that Rocky was speaking.
Right.
We'll say, hey, Negroes, we got a white man speaking this.
Right. You shy used to do that all the time.
Then they be, oh, okay. Crazy.